G'day, Pete's Tools, awesome to see you here guys. Hey, today I want to have a bit of a yarn about the old cordless angle grinders. This is just a cheap one. Is this actually any better than a cheap corded grinder like this? Because this is worth about $100 with a basic battery, and this is probably worth $40. Which you're going to get the best value for money out of. I haven't got a pick yet, but I'm leaning one way. And anyway guys, you have a look at the video, see what you think. See if this one works out to be the best or this one works out to be the best. Anyway guys, same as usual, you like my videos, like, subscribe, drop me a like, drop me a comment, and let's get into this video. So guys, basically it's just a basic Ryobi cordless angle grinder, and I can't find a wattage on this thing, so I've got 2 or 3 other normal angle grinders with cords on, so I chose this one to compare it to, which is just a Bosch, and it's a 600 watt one. It's the smallest one I could find. This has got a cutting disc on it, and this one here has also got a cutting disc on it. So what we'll do is we'll compare the two and we'll see what happens. And what I'm going to do is cut some rebar, and then I'm going to grind a point on the rebar with both grinders, and we'll see if there's any difference in the power or how long one lasts or how long one doesn't last. Anyway guys, I've got my grubby old bit of rebar here, so we'll stick them in the vise and I'll just cut it off with the grinder and we'll see what happens. First of all, we use the Ryobi, the cordless one, with the standard battery on it, and we'll just whack the end off here and I'll see what it feels like. Remember guys, to wear safety glasses and stuff. That's not too bad. I think you could actually stall that if you wanted to. I'll have another go and I'll put a bit more pressure on it. Hear that struggling? That wasn't with a hell of a lot of pressure on it. That was just like, I was pushing it, but I wasn't really pushing it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'll grab the other sucker now, and we'll do it with a little Bosch 600 watt one. So here's the corded one, the Bosch 600 watt one, just with a normal cutting disc on it as well. Like I say, this is the cheaper version than what the cordless angle grinder is, so we'll try this one and see how that goes. Not really a problem cutting through that. It actually feels like it's got a lot more power than that, but anyway, I'll try and stall this one out. I'll do it again. As you can see, the pressure I put on that trying to stall that out, I couldn't stall it out really, not on this little piece of rebar anyway, but whereas this, if I had to keep putting the pressure on it, it would have stalled it out. But once again, you got to compare apples with apples. This thing here is to go mobile use, you know, when you haven't got access to power. And this one here is when you're in your workshop and you've got access to power, or you've got a generator that you can use it with. Anyway, little test. So we'll do another test. And what I'm going to do this time, guys, is I'm going to put a point on this with a grinding disc. And we'll use the two and see what happens. So once again, I'll start with the little Ryobi, the cordless one. Actually, I've got a video up the top there, guys, if you want to have a look. It's all about this little grinder and what I found in bits and pieces. Just not really a review, it's just my thoughts on it. So if you want to watch that, just have a look up the top there and it should be up there somewhere. Anyway, let's get into it. What I'm going to do is put a point on here. There we go, little point on there like that. It ground alright. I will now see if I can stop it. We'll try it. and I'll see if I can put some pressure on it and stop this grinder, see if it'll automatically cut out. Stop there, guys. See what I did there? I was actually trying to cut through the rebar with a grinding disc, so that puts a lot of pressure on the little machine, and it stopped, and it either overheated it or it just clapped out of its duty cycle. So give it 10 seconds and it'll start again. But yep, so we'll try it with the little corded Bosch one now. So I got a little 600 watt Bosch one, a little El Cheapo, right, and I'll put the point on this. A nice point on there. Once again, this one feels a lot more solid, and it feels like you got a lot more power, which stands to reason really, doesn't it? Because this has got a cord on it and it's got the power supply that's not going to run out, whereas this one here has got a battery. So yeah, so anyway, we will do exactly the same test again, and I'll try and use this one, and we'll try and cut this off with a grinding disc and see what happens. So I've got my little Bosch again, and what I'm going to do is try and cut into here like I did the last one, but I'm going to use the grinding disc to put a bit more strain on the tool. Right, here we go. As you can see, guys, that was bucking and it was knocking, trying to flick me off and trying to shatter the disc. You're not supposed to do that, but anyway, I did. I just wanted to prove a point that I couldn't stall this on this little piece of rebar. Whereas, so what I'm trying to say basically is that this little cheapo here has got a lot more power than what this has. But once again, this is for a different application than what this is. So guys, the conclusion that I've come to is that this little grinder here is really good if you're working outside and you just got a bit of, you want to take a weld off, you want to cut through a little bit of pipe or something. Absolutely brilliant if you haven't got any power. But if you're working around home, one of these cheap little grinders will do just as well. A little even a 600 watt one like this, you know, 45 bucks or something will do just as well. But anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts. You might have some different thoughts yourself. If you had one of these with a bigger battery, I'm sure it would last longer, but I'm only comparing this with this. Anyway, I'll put some links down below if you want to have a look at one of these, or you want to buy one of these cheap ones. You might buy something different and something that suits you better. That's just my thoughts anyway, guys. Remember to like my videos and subscribe, and come say hi. See you next time, guys. Bye.